Good afternoon, Mr. Kusno, and good afternoon, our friends. Well, today we're going to talk about the Porter strategies. The team consists of Alvin, Vina, and me, El Kabita. All right, so according to Porter, strategies allow organizations to gain competitive advantage from three different bases, which is cost leadership, differentiation, and focus. And Porter called this as basic generic strategies. So basically, as you can see on the screen, there are several types of its of its competitive strategies, and it's like for the cost leadership there are two types, and for differentiation there are one type, but it can be applied to both small and large small markets and large markets, and also two types of the focus one. Okay, so for the cost leadership. Cost leadership emphasize producing standardized products at a low per unit cost for consumers who are price sensitive. And the two alternative types of cost leadership strategies, there are, as I have mentioned before, it has two types. The type one is a low cost strategy, which offer products or services to customers at the lower price available on the market, so as low as possible in the market. And type 2 is a best value strategy, which offers products or services to a wide range of customers, but at the best price value available on the market. So basically, it's not considered as low, but still uh, fill in the interest of the consumer. And the best value itself aims to offer customers a range of products or services at the lowest prices, lowest price available compared to a rivals or a competitor's products, but with similar attributes. And both type 1 and type 2 target a large market, so not the small one. and And the basic idea to underprice competitors and gain market share and sell, entirely driving some competitors out of the market. Companies employing a low cost or best value must achieve their competitive advantage in ways that are difficult for competitors to copy or match. Well, there are two ways. The first one is they perform value chain activities more efficiently than the competitors and control the factors that drive the cost of value chain activities. And the second way, they could revamp the firm's overall value chain to eliminate or bypass some cost producing activities. And differentiation. It is a strategy that has the intention to produce the products and services that is considered unique to the industry and directed at consumer who are relatively price insensitive. So, a successful differentiation strategy allows a firm to charge a higher price for its product and to gain customer loyalty, because they may have they may become attached to the differentiation factors that they will never get in other places or other competitors. And special features that different one product can include superior service, spare part availability, engineering design, project performance, useful life, gas mileage, or ease of use. So basically, it really needs the innovation of the company. And focus means producing products and services that fulfill the needs of small groups of consumers. So it usually plays on the small market, yeah. And and there are, as I have mentioned before, there are two alternative types of focus. And type 4 is a low cost focus strategy, which offer products or services to a small range uh, at the lower price available on the market. And it's a best value focus strategy that I I've mentioned before, and is sometimes called focus differentiation, which aims to offer the small range of group of customers the projects or services that meet their taste and requirements better than rivals products do. And however, they the difference is that type 4 strategies offer products or services to the small group at lower prices, but uh, type 5 offers product and services at higher prices, but it has more features in it. And so they have offer they have to offer the products with differentiation, but at best value. And focused strategy are the most effective when consumers have distinctive preferences or requirements and when rival firms are not attempting to specialize in the same target segment. And like the example for this one is, BNB, bed and breakfast inns, and local retail boutiques. Okay, so for the next part will be covered by
Okay, then Elka, thank you. I would like to add about the specific conditions that each type for cost leadership at low cost leadership at best value, differentiations, and then focus for low cost and focus for best value. For the first cost leadership strategies in the type 1 and type 2, for a type 1 and type 2 cost leadership strategy can be especially effective under the following conditions. First, the price competitions among rival sellers is especially vigorous, and then there are few ways to achieve product differentiation that have value to buyers, and then most buyers use the product in the same ways, and then buyer incur low cost in switching their purchases from one seller to another, and then buyers are large and have significant power to bargain down prices, and then industry newcomer use introductory low prices to attract buyers and build a customer base. Yeah, we can move to the differentiation strategies. Yeah, actually, for the type 3, which is differentiation strategy, can be especially effective under the following four conditions. First, that there are many ways to differentiate the product or service, and many buyers perceive these differences as having value, and then the buyer's needs and uses are diverse. And the third one is few rival firms are following a similar differentiation approach. And the last but not least is technological change in fast pace and competitions revolve around rapidly evolving product features. And then for the focus strategies, which is type 4 and type 5, can be especially attractive under these following conditions. First, the target market niche is large and profitable and then growing. And the second one, industry leaders do not consider the niche to be crucial to their own success. And then the third one, industry leaders consider it too costly or difficult to meet the specialized needs of the target market needs while taking care of their mainstream customer. And the fourth one, the industry has many different needs and segments that by allowing a focuser to pick a competitively attractive niche suit to its own resources. And the last one, few, if any, other rivals are attempting to specialize in the same target segment. All right, to make clear more understanding, the case will be explained by Vina.
Thank you, Alvin, for the addition about the theory for the Porter strategy. So for the case, we are taking the case of Netflix. So Netflix, as you all have known, is like recently popular. Well, and the growth is booming more than ever because of the pandemic, and all of the theaters are closed, so many people are switching to Netflix to watch the movies. So Netflix is an online company with corporate headquarters in Los Gatos, California. Netflix was founded by Hastings, who is also the CEO of the company. The company was originally only a DVD by mail service in which the customer paid for a certain level of membership that determined how many DVDs could be rented at one time. DVDs were mailed to the customer and then returned by the customer when they had completed viewing. So as you know that um last years, long time ago, like we used to sell movies from DVDs, and usually like the original DVDs of a film is like costly, so there are business about renting DVDs. So Netflix was originally one of those companies that rent DVDs but by mails. But after a couple of years in business, Netflix began including streaming service along with DVD by mail option. The streaming option began in 2007, which 2,000 titles available for instant watching via streaming and around 20,000 titles in 2010. Until this time, subscribers could receive the streaming option along with the DVD by mail subscription in amounts based upon their subscription level. But for now in Indonesia, Netflix doesn't have any option about the DVD by mail option renting, so we only have the streaming option. But now they differentiate it by like you can choose what package that you want to buy based on how much do you want to pay. Like it affects the quality of the movie that you can access in Netflix. And now Netflix on not only also provided streaming for movies, but also they like introducing us to their original movies, like those series that are Netflix originals. Yeah, it's produced by Netflix. So next, so how is Porter strategies applied on Netflix? First, they are applying cost leadership strategy because Netflix broadly acquires more customers in the online entertainment market in contrast to focus strategies that concentrate on specific market segments. Netflix used its competitive advantage to reach more customers in the international market. The cost leadership strategy for competitive advantage gains the biggest market share relating to Netflix in incorporate mission and vision statements, which point to the strategic plan and goal of attaining and maintaining leadership in the national online entertainment industry. Now, not only they are the by far the cheapest one for the membership, because like as you know, the membership for HBO, National Geographic, and things like that are not as popular as Netflix these days, because like you can access Netflix everywhere from your phone, from your laptop, from your TV, but like those other streaming option like HBO, Disney Plus, and things are like defeated by Netflix because of that option of cost leadership. And other than cost leadership, Netflix also use differentiation strategy because it develops its competitive advantage by producing its own original content, like what I said before, like the Netflix originals movies and series, aside from streaming content from third parties. The differentiation generic strategy enables the business model to attract and retain customers, thereby supporting intensive growth strategies for further expansion of the online operations. As you already have known that many of the original Netflix series and movies are getting more popular, so more people are streaming into their membership program because of that original series or movies. So I think it's very clever for them to not only just provide a streaming service, but also provide more entertainment by making more original contents. And I think that's all. Next. Thank you. If you have any question, you can raise it on the forum. We can answer it for you. I think that's all for me and my friends. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.